Exercise 14.3, Chapter 14. The following frequency distribution gives the monthly consumption of electricity of 68 consumers of a locality. Find the median, mean, and mode of the data and compare them. So we are going to find out for the given data all the three, that is median we did not do still now. We had done mean and mode in the last two exercises in 14.1 and 14.2. We'll be doing what is median. So what is the monthly consumption of electricity in units? It's given over here. It's given as 68 to 85, 85 to 105, 105 to 125, up till 205 it's given. Now the number of consumers is 4, 5, 13, 20, 14, 8 and 4. Now from this given data we can directly find out what is the mode, but first we'll find out what is the median. For median we have to find out what is cumulative frequency, and cumulative frequency is nothing but you first write down the class intervals, then the frequency. After writing down the frequency, cumulative frequency is the first frequency we write as it is, that is 4 is written as it is, then 4 plus 5 gives you 9, then 9 plus 13 will give you 22, then 22 plus 20 will give you 42, then 42 plus 14 will give you 56, 56 plus 8 will give you 64, 64 plus 4 will give you 68. So this is the cumulative frequency which we are having. Now the total of all the n is 68. The n by 2th observation is nothing but given by 68 by 2, that is the 34th observation. So median lies here. 34th observation means we have to see into the cumulative frequency. We have to see into a number just greater than 34. So just greater than 34 is nothing but 42 over here. So this is called as the median class which we are having here. This is called as the median class, that is 125 to 144 is called as the median class. This is the frequency f, and the cumulative frequency is nothing but 22, and this is L. L is nothing but 125 to 145, and our h is nothing but equal to 20, because the width of this class h is equal to 20. 205 minus 185 or 185 minus 164, anyway you take the difference, it's nothing but equal to 20. So substituting these values in the formula of median, median is equal to L plus n by 2 minus cumulative frequency by frequency into h, which is equal to 125 plus 34 minus 22 by 20 into 20, which is equal to 125 plus 12, which is equal to 137 units we have got here. So this is the median. Now they are asking even to find the mean, median and then compare them. So how do we find? The next formula which we are going to find is how to find out the mean. In mean, you know that you have to write the class interval, then fi of each everything, that's the frequency, then class mark. How do we calculate the class mark? 65 plus 85 divided by 2, that is 75. 85 plus 105 divided by 2, 95. So the upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2, you are going to get the class mark. So in that way you got all these values. Then we find out here how many observations are there. Totally observations here are 7. So the middle value, that is this value, will become the assumed mean. So we have taken a is equal to 135. So di is equal to xi minus a. So each and every observation minus this. So 75 minus 135 will give you minus 60, 95 minus 135 will give you minus 20, minus 40, 115 minus 135 minus 20, 135 minus 135 is 0. 155 minus 135 is 20, 40, 60 you got in this way. Now what is the width of this class? 85 by, the width of the class is 20. So di by 20 we are doing. So when you are dividing it, minus 60 by 20 will give you minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 you are getting. Then fi into ui, which is fi? Fi is the second row and the fifth column is nothing but ui. So we multiply both of them. 4 into minus 3 is minus 12, 5 into minus 2 is minus 10, 13 into minus 1 is minus 13, 20 into 0 is 0, 14 into 1 is 14, 8 2s are 16, 4 3s are 12. So now you add all the fi ui, you are going to get it as 7. So sigma fi is nothing but equal to 68. So now this is the answer values which we got from the table. Now we are going to find out what is the mean. So we need what is h, what is a, All those are there from the observation given in this table. So x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi ui divided by sigma fi into h, which is equal to 135 plus 7 by 68 into 20. So say the 135 plus 35 by 17 is equal to 135 plus 2.05, which is 137.05. So now this is the mean. Now finding the mode. The maximum class frequency is 20 and the class corresponding to the frequency is 125 to 145. So here we are having what is L, what is F1. From this data you can see what is the maximum frequency here. You can see that 20 is the maximum frequency, so we are taking F1, and F0 is the preceding to the maximum frequency, and succeeding to the maximum frequency is nothing but the F2 value. And 20 is the modal class, is the frequency which we take it as the modal class. So here the modal class is 125 to 145 and the lower limit is taken as L. H is nothing but here 20. So according to the formula of mode, we have here mode is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2 into F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. So here you are going to get it as 125 plus 20 minus 13 by 2 into 13 minus 13 minus 14 into 20. So you are getting 125 plus 140 by 13, which is equal to 125 plus 10.76, which is 135.76. So now we got three values. This is mode value, this is the mean value, and this is the median value. So all the three values, if we compare, we find that the three measures are approximately the same in this case. So you are getting somewhat the same type of number. This is around 136, this is around 137, this is around 137. So it is in between 136 and 137. So it's approximately the same value you are getting as the central measure of tendency. Now going to question 2. If the median of the distribution given below is 28.5, find the values of x and y. So now for us median is given to us. We have already found out even in mean also the missing frequency. Here we are having two missing frequencies, that is x and y. Here median is already given to us. We have to find out what is the value of x and y. So the class interval is nothing but 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. Then the frequency is 5x. Now how do we find out the cumulative frequency? First we take 5, then 5 plus x is the 5 plus x, you're writing it as it is because you don't know what is x. Then 5 plus 20 is 25 plus x, 25 plus 15 is 40 plus x, 40 plus x plus y is giving you this value, then 45 plus x plus y. So total of this frequency is also given to us, it is given as 60. So now it is given that n is equal to 60, which implies that 45 plus x plus y is equal to 60, which implies x plus y is equal to 60 minus 45, which is equal to 15. So here you are finding out the median is also given as 28.5. You know that the total frequency is nothing but, because if you add all these, you are getting the total as 45 plus x plus y. So that is equal to nothing but our n, that is 60. So we are bringing all the variables to one side and the constant to the other side. So you are getting x plus y is equal to 15, median is equal to 28.5. Median lies in the group of 20 and 30. So now here you can see that a value which is just greater than 28.5, we take it as that class. So here you are having this as, it is somewhere lying between this 25 plus x. So this will become the median class. So we are taking it as here L plus n by 2 minus Cf by f into h. So here what is our Cf? The cumulative frequency is, this is called as the median class, means this is the lower limit, and f is 20 for us. So putting all those values in this, we have to first find out where is this 28.5 lies. Now you can see in this, it is going to 40 plus x. It is much greater, but it can lie between 25 plus x and 40 plus x. So it will be lying in this interval. Okay. So therefore 28.5 lies out there. So we are taking this as the previous value of this will take as the cumulative frequency, and this is called the median class, that is 25 plus x, whichever corresponds to that frequency, that is 20 is f, and the median class is 20 to 30. So now here we just put on all the plug in all the values. So 28.5 is equal to 20 plus 30 minus 5, plus x by 20 into 10. So you're going to get it as 28.5 is equal to 20 plus 25 minus x by 20 into 10. So take the LCM. We took the LCM, so we're getting 40 plus 25 minus x by 2. So 57, taking 2 the other side. 57 is equal to 65 minus x. So x is equal to 65 minus 57, which is equal to 8. So putting the value of x is equal to 8 in this equation 1. So when you are putting this value over here in this equation 1, that is x plus y is equal to 15, you will get the value of y. So 8 plus y is equal to 15, y is equal to 15 minus 8, which is equal to 7, x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 7. Now question 3. A life insurance agent found the following data for distribution of ages of 100 policyholders. Calculate the median age if policies are only given to persons having age 18 years onwards but less than 60 years. Calculate the median age if policies are only given to persons having age 18 years onwards but less than 60 years. So now here age in years is below 20, below 25, below 30, below 35, below 40, below 45, below 50, below 55, below 60. Number of policy holders here you are having 2, 6, 24, 45, 78, 89, 92, 98, 100. So now here you are having age in years is given and number of policy holders. So for finding out the median of this data, you always have to find out what is the calculate the median age they ask. So you have to calculate the cumulative frequency. So first observation is 2, then 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 18 is 24, 24 plus 21 is 45, 45 plus 33 is 78, 78 plus 11 is 89, 89 plus 3 is 92, 92 plus 6 is 98, 98 plus 2 is 100. So now you got n is equal to 100. So middle term is nothing but 100 by 2 term or 50th observation, which lies in the class 35 to 40. So median class is 35 to 40. Here the lower limit is 35, n by 2 is 50. So here the cumulative frequency is the frequency here you are having, because your 50th observation we have to just see into those values where we are adding all these, where this 50 lies between 45 and 78. So it lies somewhere in this value. So we take this value 78. So therefore the cumulative frequency will be the previous value and the frequency corresponding to the 70. Just a value above 50 we have to search in the cumulative frequency. So value above 50 is nothing but 78 here. So you can just see this. You take this as frequency and this as L. In the previous problem we don't know what is x. X can be take any value. So we have taken it as 25 plus x over there. Here we are taking 7. Just a value which is just greater than 50 in all these cumulative frequency. We are not taking 89. We are not taking 92. We are taking just a value above 50. That is 45 is not above 50. What is above 50? 78. So we are going to write down all the values. So median class is 35 to 40. So L is 35, n by 2 is 50, cumulative frequency is 45. So F is equal to 33. The frequency class corresponding to the median, frequency corresponding to the median class is 33 and the width of the class is 5. So put in all the values in this formula. L plus n by 2 minus Cf by F into H, which is equal to 35 plus 50 minus 45 by 33 into 5. So 35 plus 5 into 5 by 33, which is equal to 35 plus 0.75, that is 35.75. Hence the median age is 35.75. The lengths of 40 leaves of a plant are measured to the nearest millimeter and the data obtained is represented in the following table. And the data obtained is represented in the following table. So you are getting here length is 118 to 126, 127 to 135, 136 to 144 up to 180 is given. So number of leaves is 3, 5. So this is length is given in millimeters. So length of 40 leaves of a plant are measured to the nearest millimeter and they are varied into this different branch. This one millimeters, that is 118 to 126, how many leaves are there. Then 172 to 180, how many leaves are there. Now here in this what we have to find out the median length of the leaves. So we shall first convert the given data to continuous classes. Now here you can see in the data that 118 to 126 is given. Next is given as 127 to 135. Now we can see that this 126 and 127, the upper limit of the first class and the lower limit is not equal. They have to always be equal, then only you can find out the three central tendencies, it will become equal. You can find it out very easily. You will get the correct observation. So therefore here what we are doing is we are going to first make them equal. So in order to make them continuous classes, what we are doing is we are subtracting 0.5 from the lower limit and adding 0.5 to the upper limit. So we are going to get it as 117.5 to 126.5. Now you can see that 126.5 and 126.5 are equal. Here the 135, all these are equal now. So when you see this type of data, you have to make it equal so that the calculation also will become easy for you. When you're taking the width also, it will become easy. So now number of leaves, you're having it as 3, 5, 9, 12 and so on. Cumulative frequency is 3. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 9 is 17. 17 plus 12 is 29. 29 plus 5 is 34. 34 plus 4 is 38. 38 plus 2 is 40. So now your n is equal to 40. N by 2th observation is equal to 20th observation. Median lies in the group of 144.5 to 153.5. So now here the lower limit which we are having is 144.5. N by 2 is equal to 20. The cumulative frequency is equal to 17. F is equal to 12. The frequency over here, now we are going to take, why did we take 20th observation here, means a value which is just greater than 20, that is 29. We are taking this as the median class. This is called as the median class. Always remember that after finding out the total of frequency, that is 40, or it will be given in the problem, you divide it by 2, you will get one value. You just have to search for the cumulative frequency which is just greater than that value. So you will take this. Now this is called as a frequency, and this is the cumulative frequency which we are having. The previous value, the cumulative frequency of the median class, the preceding value. So now we are putting in the formula, median is equal to L plus N by 2 minus CF by F into H. So after substituting, you are going to get it as 144 plus 3 by 12 into 9, which is 144.5 divided by into plus 9.9 by 4, which is 2.25, which is 146.75 millimeters. So the median length of the leaves is 146.75 millimeters. Next, question 5. The following table gives the distribution of the lifetime of 400 new lamps. Find the median lifetime of lamps. So lifetime in hours is 1500 to 2000, 2000 to 2500, 2500 to 3000, 3000 to 3500. So here you are having 3500 to 4000, 4000 to 4500, 4500 to 5000. Now your number of lamps is given here. Lifetime, what is the lifetime over here? It is given. So we have to find out the median for this. So now we are taking the data in this way. We are finding out what is the cumulative frequency for this. So we have to first find out the total of the Fi. Fi is nothing but 200. So now what do? We divide it by 2. So after dividing it by 2, you are going to get it as the 100th observation here. It's 100th observation, I'm sorry. 200 divided by 2 will give you 100. This is 400, or yeah, I'm sorry, this is 400. If this is 400, this is 200 only, correct. So now here 200, just a value greater than 200 is nothing but 216. So this is called as the median class for us. This is the frequency, this is the cumulative frequency, and this is L. So now you got all of them which you have to use in the median class formula. So just substitute in that. You're having median class as 3000 to 3500. So L is equal to 3000, N by 2 is 200, CF is 130, F is 86, and H is 500. So we got all these values, isn't it? So now just plug into this values. Median is equal to L plus N by 2 minus CF by F into H. So 3000 plus 200 minus 130 by 86 into 100. So 3000 plus 70 by 86 into 500 is equal to 3000 plus 35,000 divided by 86, which is 406.97, that is 3406.97. So the median lifetime of lamps is equal to 3406.97. Now question 6. 100 surnames were randomly picked up from a local telephone directory, and the frequency distribution of the number of letters in the English alphabet in the surnames was obtained as follows. So number of letters is given as 1 to 4, 4 to 7, 7 to 10, 10 to 13, 13 to 16, 16 to 9. So your number of surnames is 6, 30, 40, 16, 4, 4. Now here you have to see, we have to find out, determine the median number of letters in the surnames, find the mean number of letters in the surnames, also find the modal size of the surnames. So in this basically we have to find out all the three. So first we are going to find out what is the median. So in the median, first you know what is the total, that is 100 by 2. 100 by 2 is 50. So a number greater than 100 is 50, 50 is 76 here. So this is called as the median class. F is 40, CF is 36, L is 7. So putting the values of all this in the formula, that is median is equal to L plus N by 2 minus CF by F into H, you are going to get it as 7 plus 21 by 40, which is 8.05. So median number of letters in the surnames is 8.05. Now next, finding the mode. In mode, what we have to see, basically we have to find out which is the maximum frequency, that is F1. This becomes the modal class. So L is 7, F0 is 30 and F2 is 16, and you know the class width is nothing but it is equal to, class width is equal to 3. So therefore here you can just put it in the formula over here, that is finding the mode, L plus F1 minus F0 by 2F1 plus 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. So 7 plus 40 minus 30 by 2 into 40 minus 30 minus 16 into 3. So 7 plus 10 into 3 by 34, which is equal to 7 plus 0.882, which is equal to 7.882. Empirical relationship between mean, mode and median is mean minus mode is equal. There is a formula which we are having between all the three. Now we have found out what is the mode, we have found out what is the median. So we are going into this empirical relationship. This is also important, mean, median and mode. That is nothing but it is equal to 3 median minus mode is equal to 2 mean, or you can remember it as mean minus mode is equal to 3 into mean minus median, in brackets where mean and median are. So just substituting those values, we are having median values, we are just substituting the median values in this median and mode values. So mean is equal to 3 into 8.05 minus 7.882 by 2, which is equal to 24.15 minus 7.882 by 2, which is 16.268 by 2, 8.134. So this is the answer which we got for mean. Mean is nothing but 8.134. So now we have got all the three values. So all the three values are somewhat a bit little close. They are all around 8. Okay. So now the last problem. The distribution below gives the weights of 30 students of a class. Find the median weight of the students. So now weight, this is not the last. So now here weight in kgs, 40 to 45, 45 to 50, 50 to 55, all these values are given. So now when you are finding out this, you can see here that first you have to find out the cumulative frequency. Okay, because you have to first see whether this lower limit and upper limit of the next class is equal. After finding number of students, F is 2, 3, 8, 6, 6, 3, 2. Then the cumulative frequency, which is 2, 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 8 is 13, 13 plus 6 is 19, 19 plus 6 is 25, 25 plus 3 is 28, 28 plus 2 is 30. So now this is called as the, we have to find out first what is n equal to 30, 15, just a number greater than 15 is 19. So this is the median class which we are having. So F is equal to 6, L is 55, 13 is CF. So now we have n is equal to the 15th observation. Median lies in the group of 55 to 60. So L is 55, n by 2 is 15, CF is 13, F is 6 and H is 5. Substituting these values in the formula of median, we get median is equal to L plus n by 2 minus CF by F into H. So we are getting 55 plus 15 minus 13 by 6 into 5. So which is 55 plus 2 by 6 into 5, which is equal to 55 plus 5 by 3, which is 55 plus 1.67. So which is nothing but the median weight of the students is 56.67. So this is how we find out mean, median and mode.